Greetings everyone, I'm Endcards the second, and welcome back to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Retrospective. In this episode we're gonna get the last star in this game and do one more custom night because I don't want to do more than 2 nights per episode. I've had some big problems with recording earlier today. I don't really know why exactly, but I think it should be gone by now. Anyways, that means we need to beat this as well as this. And that's actually what gets us the stars. So contrary to popular belief, you're not gonna get the star by beating Golden Freddy. What you unlock instead is a Golden Freddy plushie in the office. So yeah, we're just gonna get a star for beating this. It doesn't mean we beat all the custom nights. That's not how this works. But anyways, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about the weirdness of the custom night, because Scott, like I said, was kind of lazy with this game and he just disabled these two cameras. Like, they don't even work at all. I'm pretty sure you can still try and use this camera, or maybe not actually. I don't know, it would be kind of hard to tell, but I'm not sure if the flashing worked at all in this camera. And I know earlier I said I've seen people beat it this way, but maybe I was confusing it with a different night. Yeah, like I don't even see anyone there, so I'm not sure if this works at all, but whatever. I'm just gonna beat it like the way you expect to beat it, and my mouse is acting up a little bit, so this might be kind of bad for me. Yeah, so this night shouldn't be that bad. The problem though is Foxy. Foxy isn't actually even at 20, I'm pretty sure. Foxy should be at around 17. That's... oh my god, what the hell is going on with my mouse? Okay, this is gonna kill me. And I don't even need to check the vents, maybe at least the first couple hours of the night, because the other animatronics aren't gonna be active. And these don't show up anyway, so it's kind of pointless to try and use it. Gotta try to get every opportunity, by the way, to flash Foxy, because he's that aggressive. God, what is with my mouse right now? Oh, dude, it's like jittering across the screen. Yeah, there was no chance, but whatever. I guess this is a good excuse to check if my recording works this time. And interestingly, another thing about this night is that this is like the only night where you can actually have the paper pal move. The paper pal from here? Nah. Yes, that one. As you can see, Chica is right there. So there's like this theory that it's actually Chica moving the paper pal. So yeah, we can kind of stun Chica a little bit, but I mean, like, how much help is that really gonna be? Like I said, I'm not really a master of this mechanic at all, but we can use it a little bit, I guess. It's still probably just better to use the regular schmegular if you want. I wonder if anyone got that reference, but any regular strategy for this night. Ah, damn. Well, I sure hope that didn't kill me. Okay, well, I feel fine. I think I can wind it for quite a bit there. Get rid of Foxy. Maybe even all the way. Yup, okay, well, we'll see actually if Foxy is merciful right now. Foxy really is the main issue with all of these nights, honestly. If Foxy wasn't coded the way he is, god, everything would be easier, including 10-20 mode and almost any other challenge. Even the ones where he's low or barely active would be so much easier if he wasn't around. Or, you know, if he was coded to not work at 0 AI. I know it's anxiety-inducing to not see any feedback on the flashlight, but trust me, Foxy should be repelled even if you're not able to use it and down the hallway. Just gotta get ready because in these later nights, the animatronics will pull the tablet down to do the blackout in the office. So basically, it can often not be your own will. It takes a little bit getting used to, because usually you're always the one bringing up the tablet, right? So, okay, I'm not worried about anything right now. Bonnie's coming up any second. But yeah, like, this night is not that bad. I say as I almost die. Maybe I actually will die, I'm not sure. Seem fine. Anyways, Chica. Yup. Oh my god. I was trying. Okay, there's this problem with the game. So, yeah. Damn it. Well, here I am again with my hubris saying like, oh, this is easy. Alright, let me cut back to like 2 AM or something. Felt like I've been here forever at this point. The one problem with this game that's actually kind of a big issue is that the mask and the tablet, these thingies that you need to hover over, are so close to each other. And if you lift down the monitor, it doesn't enable the mask instantly. Like, you have to go up with your mouse a little bit. So sometimes you'll be like in the area trying to put the mask on and it just doesn't work, and you're gonna die if that's not gonna work. So basically, you gotta get used to the way this works. I was a little bit out of it for a second, but I got it pretty well now. I'm using this like circular motion, turning my mouse kind of like clockwise. That way, as I'm taking the tablet down, I'm putting the mask on, and I'm definitely making sure that the mask thingy, whatever it is, I don't know what the proper term would be, but yeah, just making sure that that is available for me to use, because it's basically necessary for survival, or I don't know, you need to have lightning fast reflexes. But obviously the better strategy here, as you can tell, is just always to put the mask down when you put the tablet down. I'm sorry, I mean put the mask on. Oh my god, it feels like this is taking for fucking ever, dude. So yeah, like, these challenges, do not underestimate them. They can actually be kind of tough. So yeah, that's like one of the main lessons you need to learn. The main game is pretty hard, but these are also like really bad, even worse almost. Okay, that one was not the best cycle right there. A little sloppy, didn't flash Foxy that time, by the way. I'm making little mistakes here and there. Doesn't mean I'm gonna die, but I really had to set that shit, didn't I? Oh my god. That actually got me. Jesus. Dude, I'm real eating that humble pie right now. Can I get some victory pie instead? Oh my god. Yeah, so I had to lock in so badly. I actually didn't comment at all on the gameplay because this night actually kind of kicked my ass. But I will admit, most of my deaths, as soon as I got how to play the night correctly, were because of the fucking mask mechanic. Let me show you this in action, alright? You go here. So you kind of expect this to be here, right? But no, you gotta lift your mouse higher for this to show up again. So it's kind of not nice in that way. Oh yeah, I forgot. So stage doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. There's probably a bunch of rooms we can still flash. I don't hear any... Oh. Speak of the devil. So I'm still kind of playing it like the old mode. Just gonna switch my gears mentally now. This will be the last one for the episode. I honestly didn't expect to get stuck on the previous mode this much. It's a little bit embarrassing, I'll be honest. But we were supposed to win something, weren't we? I don't really see prize anywhere. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it was the star. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. All the other prizes will be on our desk here. Oh my God, Toy Bonnie, can you just do it already? Okay, that was a little merciful. Thank you, Toy Bonnie. Thank you. Very nice of you. Anyway, Toy Freddy any second now. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you. We can kind of use the right vent camp strategy for 1020 mode in this mode. I don't feel like we need to overdo it that much. I mean, it's really not that hard at all. Yeah, watch me fucking lose. But the biggest problem we can encounter in this mode is Toy Bonnie. Everything else, oh my God. Everything else should be fine. Foxy's not active. I mean, he's gonna be active no matter what, but he's barely active. So we need not... I was gonna say we don't need to worry about him. We need not to worry about him. If you want to be a little bit more eloquent in your English. I don't know what I was doing there, but anyways, I'm trying to comment on the game at the same time. Yeah, about the toy animatronics, by the way, something I wanted to... Oh my God, really? So the toy animatronics, obviously the name came from the toys that we see in FNaF 4. I might have actually been able to put the mask down. Oh my God, I did not need to do that. Lost a little time. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, like, it's not so bad, right? But yeah, so, oh my God, Toy Chica. The names are inspired by the toys. So these were originally toys, and then they made them into animatronics, which is kind of interesting lore for FNaF 4, I guess. I don't know what else this explains or reveals, if anything, but it's a fact about the FNaF universe, I suppose. And I'm not sure I've talked about this before or not, but the whole toy or Funtime Mangle thing, Funtime Foxy, sorry, was supposed to be Mangle's name. It was confused because of FNaF World. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh my God, this fucking guy. Jesus. Okay, let's check the left vent. We're not, like, at the point that we're gonna die to the puppet yet, so it's fine. Okay, oh my God, come on, just leave, just leave. I was trying to bring up more notes from the phone calls and stuff. Okay. One of the interesting things that he said is that the Descartes reported nothing unusual in one of the earlier calls about like, hey, nothing's weird happening at all with the investigation and everything. The Descartes said everything's fine, but obviously William is the Descartes. He's the guy. So of course he reported nothing unusual. It's such a cool little detail that Scott included. We should have checked the left side, but I don't care, man. We needed to get the music box. Let's wind it for a bit longer. I feel like this is a bit more of a generous. Like they're a little bit merciful. They don't kill you as fast as the wizards would when they stay in the vents. So yeah, you don't need to worry about them as much as you need to worry about the wizards. You can stay here for a little bit. Even if you hear like that, you can charge for a little bit longer. So in this mode, don't worry too much about charging in small bursts. You will sit here for a little bit and charge it nicely. I might even get a full wind here. There we go. I mean, it's pretty close to full. There we go. There's the full charge. Might actually, you know what? Let's not jinx it. Let's not provoke fate, shall we? Let's not do that. Let's just play. Oh my God, this is so difficult and shit. Like, oh man, I'm totally gonna lose. And as you know, evidenced by Mangle, they have pretty generous timers, all things considered. Okay, Mangle's gone. Yes, so those are the main things I wanted to mention. And also the phone guy being purple guy theory, which was popular back in the day, popularized of course by Matthew Patrick of game theory fame. He was gonna come up eventually, obviously. Oh my God, are you kidding me, dude? Just fucking go away. This might be it right here. Alright. This is why puppet stalling is a mechanic that you need to know about. It's not gonna save us necessarily, but it makes me feel a little bit safer. And yes, the puppet will eventually go back down into the box to match more the level of the... Well, not yet, but don't worry. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Just don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. We're not in much danger here. We kind of used a lot more flashlight than we needed to on this night. Not gonna lie. Suspiciously empty. Never mind, there he is. Okay, yeah, so I'm kind of trying to get a little more of a chance. This is a risky little thing to do though, so don't rely on this kind of strategy of like putting the mask on and off again. Sometimes you might actually screw yourself over more than you already are screwed over. So I would not recommend this that often. Also, I might drop the live commentary in the future episodes just because there's a lot more ground to cover. There's a bunch of Easter eggs and the lore that I haven't even mentioned yet. We haven't even gotten into any of the death minigames, by the way. It took me quite a bit to beat the previous challenge, but I didn't get any minigames still. So we might go and I might have to off-screen die a bunch of times to hunt for these minigames so I can show them off, because obviously they're a huge part of this game. I'm just too good at it, or too unlucky to get these minigames to pop up as they would in a regular playthrough, obviously because I'm playing way after the game came out and I know how it works, so I don't die nearly as much. Didn't die at all during the main game. I only died once on night 6 and a bunch of times with the last challenge. Anyways, I did talk about the paper pal earlier, but I couldn't finish my thought there, my sentence. Basically, paper pals, there's this theory that Wither Chica, since it's covering up that one paper pal that later shows up in the office, or it has a chance to, and it's like a whole thing. Wither Chica is bringing the paper pal according to that theory, and it's pretty plausible, I think. Alright, so we beat this first try. Really not that bad, and I'm gonna cut it here unless I remember anything else. Oh yes, I was talking about the phone guy and purple guy theory. Well, obviously, the connections are actually kind of good, unless you think about one fact, and it doesn't line up because he's talking about the day guard, and obviously the day guard is the purple guy. That's the killer, and not phone guy. The phone guy is always talking about him as if he's a separate person. Now, obviously, technically, it could be possible that phone guy is living this double life, and at daytime he's the day guard, nighttime he's the phone guy. Just a bit of a stretch. So even back then, purple guy being the phone guy was the most interesting theory. It still didn't line up anyways, and obviously eventually it got confirmed that that's not the case. They're not the same person, but it is a fun detail that phone guy did say Foxy was his favorite, and then in the Foxy Go 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 minigame we see purple guy there smiling, right? So that's a big connection. Plus he never liked the puppet, and then you go back to the puppet. Likely, I know it's kind of in contention currently these days after Help 1 and 2 and all that bullshit, but it was before believed that the puppet, Charlie, was the first victim of purple guy, and so that connection to I never liked the puppet thing, and that's because puppet has tried to stop him in the same time minigame, leading Freddy trying to stop William from committing his crime. There was some rationale with that whole theory, but as we all know, it was not correct. We get the pink slip for this, as you saw earlier, and there's nothing else that you get. Oh, let me show you, I guess, what I got for beating new and shiny. There it is. So that's our prize. Nothing happens when you click it. It's just on the desk. It's a cool little thing to get. Obviously, we're going to be doing more of these and trying to beat all of them in the following episode. So this will be the next episode, then the one after that, and then we can work up our way to the 1020 mode and try our best. You know what, fuck it. Let me try right now. Just to show you how much of a nightmare this is. Sorry if the episode is a little long, but I hope at least it was kind of entertaining. Surprisingly quiet so far. Obviously that doesn't last, but that was kind of longer than I expected. Obviously, Golden Freddy had enough time to spawn, and he spawns pretty frequently because he's high. But actually, he's not even set to 20. He's actually only set to 10. And there's a bunch of AI caps on the characters in this night. They're not actually at 20. Foxy is at 17, and almost everyone else is at 15, I'm pretty sure. Come on. I'm not sure exactly why Scott chose to do it that way, but oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, I'm actually dying way faster than I expected to. Jeez, come on, just fucking, oh my god, bro. Puppet stalling. I'm really risking it there. That was huge risk. Huge. But yeah, obviously I'm not expecting to beat 1020 mode. Like, are you fucking joking? This thing is insane. It'll take me like probably a couple streams to do this when I get to it. But there's a good strategy here that I'm actually using. I'm kind of playing it the way it usually is. Oh my god, dude, come on. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. See, okay, that was quick. But I'm pretty sure Foxy is gonna kill me. Oh, never mind. That actually kind of got me. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Don't forget to smash subscribe, ring my bell, and as always, stay